What did you do in school today? How did it go?
All right. The little old lady watched the boy look restlessly around the room.
Bernard,
she said presently,
won't you stay and talk to me for a while?
He had some books on his lap, some school books.
Why don't you read to me from your books? You know, I don't see too well anymore, and it's a comfort to me to be read to.
Can I have the rest of the cookies after?
Of course.
Bubba moved over towards her, to the end of the couch. He opened his books: World Geography, Principles of Arithmetic, Hoyt's Speller. Which do you want? She hesitated.
The geography.
Bubba opened the big blue book at random. Peru.
Peru is bounded on the north by Ecuador and Colombia, on the south by Chile, and on the east by Brazil and Bolivia. Peru is divided into 3 main sections. These are, first—
The little old lady watched him read, his fat cheeks wobbling as he read, holding his finger next to the line. She was silent, watching him, studying the boy intently as he read, drinking in each frown of concentration, every motion of his arms and hands. She relaxed, letting herself sink back in her chair. He was very close to her, only a little way off. There was only the table and lamp between them. How nice it was to have him come. He had been coming for over a month now, ever since the day she had been sitting on her porch and seen him go by and thought to call him, pointing to the cookies by her rocker. Why had she done it? She did not know. She had been alone so long that she found herself saying strange things and doing strange things. She saw so few people, only when she went down to the store, or the mailman came with her pension check, or the garbage men. The boy's voice droned on. She was comfortable, peaceful, and relaxed. The little old lady closed her eyes and folded her hands in her lap. And as she sat, dozing and listening, something began to happen. The little old lady was beginning to change, her gray wrinkles and lines dimming away. As she sat in the chair, she was growing younger, the thin, fragile body filling out with youth again. The gray hair thickened and darkened, color coming to the wispy strands. Her arms filled too, the mottled flesh turning a rich hue as it had been once, many years before. Mrs. Drew breathed deeply, not opening her eyes. She could feel something happening, but she did not know just what. Something was going on. She could feel it, and it was good. But what it was, she did not exactly know. It had happened before, almost every time the boy came and sat by her, especially of late, since she had moved her chair nearer to the couch. She took a deep breath. How good it felt. A warm fullness, a breath of warmth inside her cold body for the first time in years. In her chair, the little old lady had become a dark-haired matron of perhaps 30, a woman with full cheeks and plump arms and legs. Her lips were red again, her neck even a little too fleshy, as it had been once in the long-forgotten past. Suddenly the reading stopped. Bubba put down his book and stood up.
I have to go, he said. Can I take the rest of the cookies with me?
She blinked, rousing herself. The boy was in the kitchen, filling his pockets with cookies. She nodded, dazed, still under the spell. The boy took the last cookies. He went across the living room to the door. Mrs. Drew stood up. All at once, the warmth left her. She felt tired and very dry. She caught her breath, breathing quickly.